Fabrizio Romano confirms Chelsea star's transfer plan. Renato Veiga is eager to leave Chelsea in order to play as a centre-back, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Portugal international has almost solely played as a left-back since his arrival at Stamford Bridge in July, with occasional appearances in midfield or as a central defender. However, he is now looking to leave Chelsea after just 6 months at the club. Sky Germany have revealed that Veiga has already reached an agreement on personal terms with Borussia Dortmund, while Romano has now confirmed the news on X. Renato Veiga has agreed on joining Borussia Dortmund this January, the transfer expert posted. He wants the move, as Patrick Berger and Kicker report, also to play as centre-back, his favorite position where Chelsea didn't have space in the Premier League so far. No green light from Chelsea to loan move so far. Romano later added, Chelsea are currently only opening the doors to Renato Veiga's exit on a permanent deal. He's pushing for a new chapter to play centre-back on a regular basis. Borussia Dortmund agreed with Veiga. Chelsea also received approaches from top clubs in Italy, France, and PL sides. Renato Veiga to leave Chelsea. Bournemouth, Juventus, Napoli, Stuttgart, and Wolverhampton Wanderers have all been linked with a move for Veiga over the past week, and a January exit now appears to be on the cards. The 21-year-old has racked up 18 appearances across all competitions since his arrival at Chelsea, but his only start in the Premier League came way back in September. Marc Cucurella has firmly established himself as Enzo Maresca's first-choice left-back, while Levi Colwill has started every Premier League game as a left-sided central defender. Veiga still has 6.5 years remaining on his current contract at Chelsea after signing a deal that runs until 2031 when he joined the club from FC Basel. Chelsea injury update: Noni Madueke, Wesley Fofana, and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall latest news and return dates. The Blues were handed a welcome double boost for their FA Cup win at the weekend. Chelsea are back on track after dispatching Morecambe in the FA Cup third round. Having gone 4 games without a victory, Chelsea turned on the style, eventually against their League Two opponents, to run out 5-0 winners at Stamford Bridge. Defender Tosin Adarabioyo was an unlikely goal-scoring source as he netted twice, as did João Felix, whilst Christopher Nkunku atoned for his first-half penalty miss. Furthermore, Blues boss Enzo Maresca was able to give minutes to Reece James and Romeo Lavia following injury, and that means there are fewer players in the treatment room at Cobham. Ahead of a big game at home to inform Bournemouth on Tuesday night, here's the latest Chelsea injury news. Noni Madueke. The forward was a surprise absentee from Chelsea's matchday squad at the weekend. However, unlike the technical reasons for Noni Madueke not being involved against Fulham last month, illness sidelined him for the 5-0 win over Morecambe. It was just because yesterday he didn't finish the session, Maresca said. He was unwell. Potential return date: Tuesday, January 14th, 2025 versus Bournemouth. It's not clear as to when the midfielder will be available for selection, but amid talk of an exit, Maresca insists his Chelsea career is not over. In this moment, Kiernan is our player, Maresca said. For sure, he has a future with us. When you want to send players on loan or you want to bring a player, it has to be from all the sides, from the players, the club, the manager. So, it is not just about what I want. It is about making a decision all together, but at the moment, there is no plan for Kiernan. Potential return date: unknown. Wesley Fofana. Enzo Maresca has reiterated his fear that Wesley Fofana could miss the rest of Chelsea's season, but says he hopes the centre-back will prove him wrong after a public disagreement between the pair over the return time frame. We speak the same language in terms of how we communicate between each other in English and in French, so it has been quite clear, Maresca said ahead of Saturday's FA Cup third-round win against Morecambe. I just told you what the medical staff said to me, that it's around 12 to 16 weeks. Wes is thinking that he can recover earlier than that. We are all happy if Wes is back as soon as possible. So, there's no problem. Benoit Badiashile Chelsea will also be without another defender in Benoit Badiashile for at least another month with a thigh problem. Benoit will be out at least until February, confirmed Maresca. Potential return date: February 2025. Carney Chukwuemeka. Carney Chukwuemeka is reportedly suffering with a virus, but his absence is also linked to a potential departure before the January transfer window closes. Potential return date: unknown. Omari Kellyman. Summer signing Omari Kellyman has not featured for the club's U21 side since suffering a hamstring injury in September.